The spring season for the Lord's golf team has been outstanding, and joining us here on the Kenyon Sports Connection is outstanding freshman Lawrence Courtney. He's from Kingston upon Thames, England, making his way from across the pond here to Gambier. Lawrence, thanks for taking time out of your day to come and speak with us. This has been an outstanding year so far. We're going into the Hershey Cup. We're hitting on all cylinders really right now. What have you made of of this team's performance, and where can this team go from here?
I think our performance has been exceptional so far, especially this spring season, because obviously we didn't have Robert for that either, so we're performing without one of our top 5 players. So people like Sadiq, Eric, Andrew, they all stepped up on spring break, and all of them contributed over spring break, so that was really pleasing to see. And
on your end, you get the NCAC Player of the Week a couple weeks ago. You set a new Kenyon break a Kenyon record at the Jekyll Island Invitational with your 208 score after 54 holes. Can you describe your freshman year? Has it gone as well as you have hoped?
It's gone probably better than I hoped. I mean, especially first term, I was just kind of coming in here, lowish expectations, going, let's settle in, let's see what I can do. And yeah, this spring term, I felt like I had a really good winter, kind of making changes. And once we got down there, hitting some good golf shots, playing Dator, I played well. I just didn't quite finish the job there. But yeah, I was really happy with Jekyll, played really well.
Now, as a team, the last few years, this program has been very competitive, but now we're, that Jekyll Island Invitational, we're ahead of, 5 top 10 teams by the end of that tournament. I just asked you a second ago where this team can go from here, but mentally right now, we've got to be in a good place with the way we're playing.
Oh, we're feeling confident at the minute, and the most pleasing thing is we're looking up. It's like we've got highly ranked, but we're still looking up. We want to break top 15, break top 10. We feel like we're good enough to make that next step.
Sure, and when we're ahead of Texas Tyler, who was #1 at the time, and we get into that golf stat ranking after that Jekyll Island Invitational, that's got to be a good feeling inside.
Yeah, we had some big wins that week, and it was certainly a boost. I remember early Wednesday morning, a lot of us were still up, and we saw the rankings come out, and there was a lot of excitement, I can tell you.
Sure. Now, I mentioned just a second ago, you get the Kenyon 54-hole record, breaking Ryan Mothiora's mark by about, I think it was 7 strokes or so. Yeah. Did you have some words for Ryan? Obviously, the competition among the guys is great, but you come in as a freshman. Yeah. He's one of the seniors on the team. Anything you said to him?
He's played something like 80 rounds for Kenyon. He's been an outstanding player for 4 years, and look, at the end of the day, he shot 211, so he played it.
Not bad either.
Not bad. Yeah, it's just that was a little better.
And Coach Wallace, he's groomed a lot of good golfers here. In my time here. What has he meant for you as a freshman coming in, and can you dive into maybe what he's worked on you the most with, and just what he's meant for you?
He's really good at just kind of settling players down. I think he especially on the course, he'll kind of float around. He won't kind of stick with one player usually, and whoever needs help, he'll come around. He'll just kind of, if you're struggling a bit, he'll just come settle you down. He's a settling presence, is kind of what I would say.
He's pretty calming around this building too. I've never noticed him to be overly excited. Okay, we're going down to Pennsylvania on Saturday morning to take part in the prestigious Hershey Cup. How do we maintain just solid play and come back hopefully with a first place under our belts, but playing as well as we can play?
Yeah, I think it's just doing the same stuff. We got to where we are by playing well, just playing solid, good golf. We don't need to go and kind of change anything drastically. Just keep doing what we're doing, and I think also not kind of settling for getting in the rankings. We really need to push on and keep going.
Absolutely. Well, yeah, don't look at them for too long, because that NCAC tournament's coming up in a month, and I know the guys that have been around here a while want to get that conference tournament championship. Well, Lawrence, thanks for your time. Thanks for coming in and talking with us here on the Kenyon Sports Connection, and good luck down in Pennsylvania this weekend.
Thank you very much. Thanks.
That was freshman Lawrence Courtney on the Lord's golf team. Kenyon making their way down to the Hershey Cup hosted by the University of Rochester this Sunday and Monday. Stay with us on athletics.kenyon.edu. We'll have all the results and the stories as the Lords try to just better themselves as they come into this stretch run here in the approaching month of April. For Lawrence, I'm Clayton Kaufman. We'll see you next time on the Kenyon Sports Connection.